You are back, my glowing angels, and I'm Yi Magic, your spiritual auntie. This is a message I have for you from your spirit team. And I believe it's going to be longer than 20 minutes, so this is part one. The rest will be on YouTube. Nine of Swords, a lot of sleepless nights. And then I can see, like, right here, you feel like there's a lot of judgment on you. People are pressuring you, judging you, making you feel less than, and it's like causing you too much stress. It's like they're pointing the finger at you for this one, and it's like, you're not good enough, blah, 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 blah. You're letting outside noise dictate how you feel, and it's causing you a lot of heartache and trouble. It's like, you can't, I'm getting the feeling, why can't I ever be good enough, right? And like, so much stress, so much anxiety, like, but you know, you are good enough. And it doesn't matter what I say, it's you have to believe that for yourself. Because I can tell you a lot of positive, beautiful things about you. You're not going to believe it's true because you don't believe it's true. Right? So Spirit's advice is to listen to your intuition, listen to your discernment, and start speaking positive about yourself. What do you love about yourself? What can you, if you don't like this another part of you, what can you do to change it? Like, if for example, I used to be 280 pounds. I didn't like how I feel, and when I acknowledged the source of why I overate, is because I was seeking love, I was seeking comfort, I was seeking all these different things. Now I've learned what the source of my problem, why I was overeating. I was like, okay, I acknowledge that. Now, if I do something else, if I self love, self care, self respect for myself, I don't need to overeat. Now I can eat in moderation. I can still enjoy the food that I love without overdoing it. So, what is causing you all of this sleepless nights? Once you write it down, once you figure out what it is, it doesn't have a control over you. You gain control. The journey wasn't the smoothest or the most pleasant lately, but everything is coming together. Your patience, strength, and perseverance will soon be rewarded. The wait is almost over. Hold on. Again, I don't know why I do this. It's hard to read and it's also reverse. You have Four of Cups twice. So I used two Oracle decks and two Tarot decks and one Oracle deck. So one is just to confirm, and then if it's a double message, it means it has like more of a meaning. So it's like, pay attention to this message. Four of Cups. You're being offered something. Spirit is giving you things, but you're not able to see it because you're focused on it has to be a certain way. If it's not this way, it's not meant to be. But sometimes we get in our own ways, right? We could be our own worst enemies. Why can't we be our biggest cheerleader? And sometimes when a door closed, that means whatever direction you wanted to go towards wasn't the right path and it wasn't in alignment with you. Spirit is saying, let go. Don't hold on to the pain. Don't hold on to the control of what it has to be a certain way. Let it go and let it flow. And what comes to you will come to you. If you ignore it, it's like, here, I have this for you, but it's like, no, 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 it's not in the way I want it. It's not glowing whatever color. It's not glowing green, so I don't want it. It's like, oh, I feel like you guys are holding on to a lot of sorrow and the pain and the belief of what other people want you to be instead of all the should. You should be like this. You should do this. You should do that. Spirit is wanting you to listen to yourself and just accept yourself for yourself fully, the good and the bad, the inner child and your shadow self. Once you merge the two, because there's a duality within us. masculine and feminine, the good and bad, but there's both within us. And once we learn to integrate them, we become our highest self. What's meant to be yours is already making its way to you. What was never yours is starting to flee from you with time. It will make with time it will all make sense. For now, bear the confusion and focus on living fully in the present. Don't let your whole life be I'll be happy when, be happy now. Again, so it's like confirmation. You're chasing this goal of what happiness will be, and you're waiting to be happy until you get it. And it's, why can't you be happy now? Like, this card is about depression, not seeing the truth, and just being in like stuck in your own ways, is what I'm hearing. Six of Swords is saying you're moving away from what no longer serve you. The things that are, you're gaining clarity, right? So all the things, all the negative talks, you're acknowledging it for what it is. If it's true, it's true, and learning to accept that. If it's false, then it's false. Like, why do you believe other people's lies? Know your truth. Know where you stand, right? You're moving away from things that no longer serve you. You're moving all the sword. You're pinpointing what it is. If somebody says something about me, okay, that's fine. That's their opinion. That's not how I think and feel about myself. Yeah, look, I have like wiggly arms. It's okay. That means I've been working out, guys. I'm losing weight. You know, I don't care what other people says about me because I know who I am and my worth. And it's just like, why does other people opinions make you feel less than or better than, right? If we are able to fulfill ourselves with like love, compassion, empathy for ourselves and others, it doesn't matter what anybody else says. If someone's speaking in a different language, are you going to understand? No, you give words meaning. So if you let them, they can have power over you. What they say have power over you. Confirmation. But if you say, oh, it means nothing, feather from Sabrina Carpenter, just let it fly. It doesn't bother me. Like, then what they say don't matter. What you think is the only thing that matters. How you think, how you feel, how you treat yourself, and like, be that glowing light. You are my glowing angels for a reason. We all have a light within. It's your inner child. It's your soul. It's that light, your purpose, the reason you are alive. You know, we are in a human body, and it's just like, it's clouded by darkness, and our shadow self is protecting our inner child from the people who tell us who we should be. So when you get triggered, when somebody says, oh, you're too much, you're too this, it's your shadow self protecting your inner child. And it's like, when they say it, it triggers you, it makes you mad. Once you find out the source, then you gain clarity, right? Let the weight of the past be weightless. K-pop Demon Hunter Free. I love that movie. Death. Transformation is coming your way. An old cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. What life lessons can you learn from the past, and what can you let go? Because carrying all this extra burden is just going to cause you more stress, cause you more pain, right? It's like, is it really worth it? Not really. I thought it was 555 on the timer, but it's not. So, but that would have been cool, like transformation, and yeah. You will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happens the way it did for you. To receive better and greater, it's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. Everything happens for a reason. There's a reason for everything. And it's like the journey that we are on, only we can experience. If I punch you in the face, I'm not going to know how you feel. So why are you letting other people tell you who you should be? They are not you. You are not them. Comparing yourself to them makes no sense, because again, you're not on their journey. You're not on their journey. You're on your own. So just be true, be you. There's no one else like you. The Hangman, you're seeing things in a different perspective. You're letting it go and letting it go and letting it flow. The Four of Cups meant you want to hold on to control. You have to have it your way. You're not seeing the different opportunities that is available to you because it's not in the way you want it to be. Excuse me. Letting it go, flow, seeing things in a different perspective. You are actually able to see the bigger picture. You're zooming out and you're like, oh, okay, I'm getting all the information that I need to go with what's best for me, right? The direction that will be best for you. I need water, I'll be back. So you're zooming out, you're seeing the bigger picture. And then if you're inside, you're only doing what information you do have and what's best for you then. But if you're able to see a bigger view, okay, let's do it in a math problem. This is your view now, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4, right? So that's what the answer you think it is. So you go with that answer. But if you zoom out and you see the bigger picture, oh, I have to times the answer times 2. So the answer is 8. See how the answer is going to be different if you have all the information with you? And I know, like, when you're at a different situation, if you do things in the panic mode and out of chaos, the result is always going to it's always going to blow back in your face. So once you do make a decision out of clarity, understanding, the result is better. Page of Swords. Excuse me, my throat. A lot of you guys are not using your throat chakra. You're not speaking your truth. You guys are hiding how you feel so that you don't have to. The people around you are not acknowledging you. They're not. Oh, guys, you guys are. There's a lot of misunderstanding and a lot of confusion, and you guys are not seeing eye to eye to with whoever it is in your life, with yourself, with others. You're not speaking your truth, and it just leads to more confusion and chaos and heartache and loneliness. Start speaking your mind, start speaking your truth. Use your discernment. You don't have to listen to me, but if this resonates with you, if you feel called to, then start. You're like Little Mermaid. You're sacrificing your voice for your legs just to be accepted by society or whatever. When Eric was already in love with her voice, right? And then there was like, it reminds me of the movie Joy Luck Club, where her husband fell in love with the wife because she spoke her mind. She was outspoken. She doesn't care what anybody thinks. And then negativity, this and this got in her way, and she lost who she was. Like, I think it was the fourth story. But yeah, it's like, I love that movie, Joy Luck Club. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. But it's just like, use your voice. Spirit wants you to empower yourself, and like, who the F cares? If they don't like you for you, if you love yourself for yourself, your soul family can find you. If you're pretending to be other people, how will they be able to recognize you? When you are your true, authentic, genuine self, you shine that light. That's why I call you my glowing angels. Like, we all have a light within, we all glow and shine. And like, even if it's dim, even if it's low, even like the shadow is like covering, protecting your inner child, because all the thickness of like doubt, shame, fear, anxiety, blah 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 blah, all that stuff. Once we acknowledge both of them, because we can't have one without the other. Once we acknowledge what our trauma is, our triggers and all that other stuff, when we heal our inner child, when we accept the shadow self and acknowledge, oh, thank you for protecting me all these years. Like, you guys My shadow self is midnight sin, and my inner child inner child is silly innocent. And it's like, I'm sorry, silly innocent, that I've abandoned you and you felt abandoned when you were younger and that you didn't feel love. Thank you, Midnight Sin, for protecting me and loving me and just shielding me from the pain. Now I merged those two. I became my highest self, which is Moon Goddess Sin, and I'm like, I'm in control now. I'm protecting you. You guys can rest. We can still have fun, silly innocent. And if I get triggered, I know that there's a boundary that someone is crossing. So it's just like integrating the two, three, right? Becoming all of them, because we are more than just one thing, right? We're not just I'm not just a female. I'm not just a sister. I'm not just a daughter. I am me. I am compassionate, loving, empathetic, just so compassionate for so many people. Like, I hate seeing someone sad. And then I know and I recognize the pain that when I see somebody and they're trying to, like, I can see their mask, okay? Like, I see that they're hiding a certain pain that they don't want others to know, but I can see straight through it because I know how to mask myself, that I let that go. But you know what? What I always wanted when I was putting those masks on was for someone to be like, I see you. I understand that you're in pain. You are loved. You are worthy. You are accepted exactly for who you are. You do not have to hide or pretend. Just be true to you. That is what I always wanted. And now I became that for myself, right? There is no hero that's coming to save you. Be your own hero. This is not a Disney movie. Page of Swords. You're seeing things differently. You are gaining clarity. So you have quick thought actions, right? You're no longer brain fog. There's no more sleepless anxiety. You understand why you were can't sleep, can't eat, can't whatever. You like those all those external stuff is gone because you're gaining clarity. You're gaining boundaries, you're setting them, you're knowing what your standards are. You are changing the direction of your life because you chose to. What happened in the past dictates our future. What happens in our present, or yeah, sorry, excuse me, confirmation. What happens in our past dictates our present. What we're doing now dictates our future. So in the past, I was a very Eight of Swords, and it's just like trapped in my own anxiety. When I recognized it, when I started changing because I wanted to, not because people told me to, that mindset shift. Because when I heard, what you are not changing, you are choosing. Why have I been choosing this pain? I didn't understand. So I kept asking why. Why did I overeat? Why do I do whatever I do? And it's just like, oh, okay, I understand. Now that I understand why I overate, because I wasn't feeling love, because I was seeking comfort, blah, 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 I found the source. The reason why I did that was because I was seeking love. I was seeking love and validation from other people. And then I recognized it, I understood it. Now I can do self love, self care, self respect. Like changing how I did things made things different. Now I work out and now I eat healthier and now I do other things that will make a better future for myself, if that makes sense to any of you. Ooh. Ace of Wands. You have a passion, you have a goal, you have a dream that it's like 1919 on a timer. Not sure what angel number that is. Ooh, it's probably a new ending and a new beginning. So what is your passion? What is your creativity? What is your goal? Like, and you have like this fire energy that other people has like, no, 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 you can't do it. No, 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 you can't do it. That's too much. Blah blah blah. That's just noise. That's just their doubts and fears thinking you can't do it. But you are not them, they are not you. So what's stopping you? The only person that can stop you is you. What are you waiting for by Gwen Stefani? I love her. And it's like, go for it. I love tarot, right? And my sister doesn't accept it. She doesn't understand it, but I don't care anymore. I used to put her on a pedestal. Because my self-esteem was so low that I people please. I overgive. I was seeking validation and just giving my love and not getting anything back. So it's like, stop doing that, and I started fulfilling myself. Now I do it because I want to, because I love to. I love painting. I love painting. I love working out. I like cooking. There's so many things to me, and I don't fit in a box. So like, what are your passions? What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? Because it's your life. What are you waiting for? Two of Wands. The world is in your hands, guys. The world is in your hands, and you have the world. No, that's not it. But you do have the world. I don't understand why it's like this, but the world is in your hands. Two of Wands with the world. So, how would you want to imagine your world to be like? Because you are in control, you get to decide how you want to live your life. If you think life is hard for you, then okay, it will be. If you think life is easy for you and everything works out for you in your favor, when you think it, when you feel it, when you imagine it, manifestation, wishing, dreaming, praying, whatever you want to call it, they're all the same. The law of attraction, the secret. The world is in your hands, guys. So what are you waiting for? What is stopping you from going? Ask yourself those questions. I'm not going to tell you what to do. It's your life. That's not my responsibility. That weight is not on my shoulder. Let me live your life for you. No. You go live your life, right? And who cares what anybody else thinks? If you're happy, why sacrifice your happiness for other people who don't understand you by being who they want you to be? Yeah, once I got older, I'm just like, ugh, no, that's just so draining. Three of Pentacles, teamwork, working with your inner child self, to become your higher self. That's what I like, teamwork, and that's working with yourself, me, myself, and I, right? It's all about you, what you want to do. Work as a team. It's like your mind, body, and soul is in alignment and no more fighting each other. When you understand and see the different point of view, so it's like you're standing here and another person standing here. This person sees the number 6. This person sees the number 9. I'm right, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Gain clarity, gain understanding. Stop assuming. Don't make an ass out of you and me. Like, just when you understand, when you ask instead of assume, because when you assume, you already made up your mind. You didn't even bother to ask that person, why did you feel that way? Why did you do that? Blah, blah, blah. You're like, I don't know. Sorry, I can go on a rant. Maybe I'll make a podcast and just talk to myself. Who knows? But yeah, 7 of Cups. You got many choices. You have many opportunities. You have lots of options available to you. You don't have to just pick one thing, right? You can love cooking. You can love going out to eat, hiking, paint, like whatever it is, whatever you want. But use your discernment, because not everything that is shiny is gold, right? Use your discernment, and what you want, maybe not what you need, and it's not in alignment. So, again, use your discernment. Your intuition has a way of speaking to you and telling you what would be right for you. So, like, example, I have 2 examples of my intuition working, a yes and a no. Years ago, I was somehow in a timeshare. I'm on SSI, so it's like I don't have money to be in a timeshare. And what a timeshare is like a vacation home that you're putting money into that you're sharing with somebody else. So it's a timeshare. share your time and you're paying for things that you're not even using full time. Made no sense to me. My body, when they were like, here, sign the papers, are you interested? Everything in my body was shaking. Like, I was so nervous. I was sweating. I was hot. I was like, get the F out of here. A bear is going to attack me. Like, that's the feeling that I was getting. And then the yes was when I was living in New York. And my sister called me and said, hey, if I have another baby, would you be able to come and help me? Everything in my body was saying, yes, that is where you need to be. That is just, yes, that is a clear yes. There was just a knowing of yes, So I'm here in Seattle now. I'm living my purpose. I'm no longer stuck in the cage that I put myself in. I did, literally Simba. I was living in California and I ran away from my problems. And then now that I came here, I faced them head on, acknowledged them, and then started doing things differently. So, uh, consistency is key. Changing your focus and your mindset to what you actually want and keep going. So it doesn't matter if it rains or shines, you still go to the gym. It doesn't matter if whatever the case is, like you still do something to make yourself better for your future. No matter how much you are being tested or pushed right now, stand your ground and push back. Believe in your own integrity and self worth so much that no one can get in your way. Have the confidence to move forward. You can and will do this. You got this. You got to believe in you when nobody else does. Confirmation. Excuse me, double confirmation. You gotta believe so hard, so true that this is what you gotta do. You're not gonna let, okay, you're right, I'll stop doing what I wanna do just to make you happy because you think I can't do it. No, I got this. I'm gonna be a effing multimillionaire being a spiritual auntie, channeler, psychic medium, whatever you wanna call it. Like, I help people heal because I've healed myself. I learned that life lessons and I understand it. I don't know how you feel because I don't know who you are. But if you want to talk, send me an email and we can talk, okay? I know this is a phone and not email, but you know what I'm saying? Like like my mission is for everyone to feel seen, loved, acknowledged, accepted, and for who they are. Like, you gotta do the work, okay? I can tell you all this how I see you, but how do you see yourself is the real question. Seven of Pentacles. Your hard work will be paying off. Where is your focus on? Because if whatever you're focusing on, that is what you will get. If you think like what negativity, all the negative things will come your way because that's all you're focused on. But if you think the positive, all the positive things will come in your way. You don't plant the seeds and keep digging it up and say, are you growing yet? No, you got to stay consistent. And then sooner or later, your tree will grow, or whatever you want to grow will grow. Don't be so hard on yourself. It takes time. I am 38 years old, will be 39 this year. I've been stuck in a cage for over 25 years. I've dealt with a lot of trauma in the past. And now that I'm able to acknowledge it, accept it for what it is, radical acceptance, and let that past be the past so it's not weighing on me and I'm not carrying it with me wherever I go. Yes, it sucks. Yes, it still hurts. But it doesn't have a control over me and I'm not carrying it with me. The baggage is gone. It's not really gone, but it's smaller because it's not so heavy on me anymore. Eight of Pentacles. Master your skills. Master yourself. Master your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, because you're in control. You really are. I know it doesn't feel like it, but you are. And you got the eight. Well, no, that's not double. But so far, you only have the Four of Cups that are double. You have the Hierophant. Once you master yourself, right? Once you do all that, once you recognize it, you no longer are the student, you are the teacher, and you get to teach and you get to help and you get to be whoever you want to be. But you will always be a student in life because once you stop learning, you stop growing. Eight of Wands. Fast changes are coming your way. It's the year of the fire horse. Look, this traditionally it's just the Eight of Wands, right? Or it's just the Eight Wands going in direction. The Eight of Wands is all in alignment. You are targeting attack. You know what you want to do, so go forward. Year of the fire horse. What are you waiting for? It's time to go. It's time to make a move. And once you do, you're gonna have Ten of Pentacles. You're gonna have all that success. Oh, Ten of Pentacles and Four of Wands. Your happily ever is coming to you. You're gonna find that home. You're gonna find that stability. You're gonna find everything that you've always been wanting and hoping because you built it. You built it. You created. You manifested. You wished. You dreamed. You prayed. Whatever you want to call it. And you did the actions to get you there. The action. You can't just wish and hope and tomorrow it comes to you. No, you have to put the action towards it. When I first learned tarot, I wasn't good at it. I had this where are you? This is my beginner tarot card. My beginner deck. And it has all the Nine of Cups on the bottom. It had all the meaning for it and this until I like understand it. And look, I have like 43 tarot and oracle deck. So, oh, look at you guys. You have the Death and the Fool. It's time for an old cycle to end and a new one to begin. But yeah, so like before I would need, okay, the Death, meaning, change, transformation, ending of a cycle. Getting rid of excess, birth of a new opportunity, and look, and then the Fool, desire to start free spirit, fresh beginning, adventure, simplicity, spontaneous, innocent, idealism. So it's just, and then they had other meanings, but I just focus on the tarot because the zodiac is just, there's just too much. I won't be able, my brain cannot handle that. I'm thinking about doing numerology. Even though I'm Asian, I'm not good at math. So, but then in reverse, it will tell you the difference. The death reverse is resisting change, stagnation, fear of new beginnings, repeating negative patterns. Oh, what you doing, guys? What you doing? The Fool, easy to manipulate, holding back, recklessness, hastiness, inconsiderate, naive, and careless. But it came upright for you, and the death card fell to the floor. So, and then the death card is twice. So it is a double meaning. Um, it's time for a change, guys. The Fool and the death card came while I was shuffling. You saw that, right? I wasn't like, oh, let me pick it out. No, Spirit is speaking to you all the time. Synchronicities, music, whatever it is. It's just you got to be aware to be able to see it and hear, or however, because I have clear hearing, knowing, and feeling, and am able to recognize it. So it's like if you want to communicate with your spirit team, you are able to do that. If you are wanting to speak to your higher self, inner child, shadow self, to connect to them, you are able to do that. At first, I started with pendulum. I asked yes and no questions. Then I did um, I didn't have this. I just had a notebook and I just wrote A to Z. And then I said spirit team for my highest good. What message do you want me to hear? And then I'll put my hand on the finger, my hand on the letter, and just move it, and then it'll stop. Spirit team, what message do you have for the collective that is watching this? Please and thank you. What message do you have? Okay. And then like when I try to move it, my hand really cannot move it. It's like, okay, this is the letter. So H. What message do you have for my glowing angels? Please and thank you, Spirit team. O P E. Well, let's just do that. Spirit team, is the answer yes? Spirit team, is the message you have for the collective, is it yes or no? So it went quickly because I already know what it is, but you gotta do it yourself, okay? I'm not use your discernments. But yes, hold on to hope because you are mastering your thoughts and your emotions with the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands or Swords. Queen of Swords. You're gaining control of your emotions. You're gaining clarity, setting boundaries. Excuse me, confirmation. But it is. This is what's happening for you. Once you decide, once you choose what you want to do, you're going to have that clear way of thinking. You're going to be in control of your emotions. They're not going to have control over you. The brain fog, the anxiety, the fear, the this and that. You're in control, not them. And you're in control of your emotions. So when you're mad, tell me I'm wrong, okay? But if you are mad and you're angry, yes, what you are saying is true, but can it be said a different way? Yes, it can. Because cruelty is not nice. I do not like that. I do not condone it. Yeah, it's making people feel less than is just a horrible feeling, you know? Like I don't understand mean people, but I don't have to. I'm not them. So remember that you are the light, you are the sun, you are loved, nurtured. You are meant to be happy. And you are in control of your happiness. It's really up to you. You will find the love of your life because you started to love who you are. You accepted, you acknowledge, you hear yourself, you understand yourself, you forgave yourself for the past. You thank yourself for getting you here, the person that you were before. And then once you stop looking for love because you have all the love you need within yourself, you find the love of your life. Isn't that crazy? That's just how the world works. And you're going to find your divine counterpart with the King and Queen of Pentacles. You're going to find that home, the stability, oh my God, just feeling safe and secure because you guys have that understanding. That is so beautiful. You will find your divine counterpart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 major arcana. So it's a big deal. This is a life lesson that you guys are learning and will happen. All my readings are timeless. You are seeing it when you are meant to see it. You got the magician. You are manifesting whatever you want. 3838 on the timer, and you are resourceful. You are the co-creator of your life. You get to decide how you want to live it. So how are you going to start? How are you going to live your life? It's really up to you guys, okay? So mastering your thoughts, mastering your emotions, your actions, mind, body, and soul in all alignments. And then you will have that fruition coming true. You will manifest, whatever, a new car, a new house, whatever you want. It's like you are able to do it, but you got to do the action to get you there. This is not going to fall on your lap magically. Spirit, is there any other message for my glowing angels? This is a Path of Light Oracle deck. Oh. So you got listen. I pay attention to the world around me, knowing that signals and symbols guides me towards success. By listening deeply, I discover the path to eternally and unlocking the wisdom that leads me forward. Soulful re- soulful reflection. I take time for soulful reflection, allowing myself to pause and check in with my heart. Through deep reflection, I gain insight into my true desire and needs. I trust that these moments of quiet contemplation lead me to greater understanding and growth. It's all within. Ooh, and then you have the sun card on the bottom. Let's see. I am nourished and by the boundless energy of the sun. With each passing day, the light within me grows brighter, infusing me with strength and vitality. Okay, spirit team. So this message is from your higher self. Let's see what message you have from the divine, Dougie Ham, which is divine, universe, God, source, Gaia, energy, holy, almighty spirit. Oh, okay, guys. Oh, wow. The card that fell down for you. Oh, and I think that was a twice. Let me double check. Yep. Look at this. You got Page of Swords twice. You are gaining clarity. You are gaining perspective. You are gaining. You're no longer in a brain fog. You know who you are. You know what your standards are. You know what your boundaries are. You have that clarity and you're ready to go for it. Wheel of Fortune. There's things will get better. You are luck is on your side now. Your spirit team is always with you. They want to communicate with you. So, oh, that was a weird feeling. Maybe that was a confirmation. Did you hear that? That was weird. Um, but yeah, things are turning around. From this to this, things are turning around. And spirit wants to remind you how strong you are. The strength card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different major arcana cards. Oh, and the chariot too. It's time to go. What are you waiting for? This is your green light. Like, I'm a horrible singer, but it won't stop me from singing. And look, you got the magician again on the bottom of the deck. Spirit, is there any other message for my glowing angels? Please and thank you. For my glowing angels, for their highest good, from you, Spirit Team, their Spirit Team, their Dougie Ham, all of you guys, like ancestors, past loved ones, they're basically the same thing, but archangels, God, Gaia, like, what message do you have for my glowing angels, please, and thank you, Spirit Team? King of Pentacles. You'll get money, honey, once that stability again. So then you do a King of Pentacles came out twice. Final message. Oh, it was a mirroring number. It was 4334. Final message, Spirit Team. What message do you have for my glowing angels? Please and thank you for their highest good. You have Ace of Swords. I believe you had that again, right? Sometimes it's hard to remember. No, you have Ace of Wands, but you have Ace of Swords, and like, wow. So once you make a decision, Two of Swords, you gain clarity, and then you get to go and do what you want, and you can find your happiness with the sun. There you are. So you are meant to be loved, seen, heard, acknowledged, accepted, but it starts within. It starts with you. You are in control of your life. The Temperance on the bottom of the deck, learning to balance. You have the Hierophant. that is on the bottom of the deck that was upside down because you're not listening to your intuition. Start listening to the advice from the divine. I'm not telling you what to do. This is your life. Use your discernment. Listen to your intuition. Stop second guessing yourself. And you got the Queen of Pentacles. So again, your divine counterpart. Your divine counterpart. And this was a double. I love Spirit. Spirit is amazing. But yeah, this is what I have for you. If you want a personal targeted attack message for you and asking whatever questions you want to ask, send me an email with your questions and I'll let you know about the price. The email is in my bio. And I'll see you next time, my glowing angels. Be true, be you. There's no one else like you. 4545 on the timer. So once you open your eyes and see all the signs that is all around you, it's kind of hard not to be amazed at the world that we live in, you know? So I'm Yi Magic. You're my glowing angels. Be true, be you. There's no one else like you. Book a reading for a more targeted attack reading. Bye.